Hello again to my YouTube channel. So today I will share with you interesting concepts using pytorch framework. So as we know, pytorch is one of the famous framework that we have in machine learning. Uh, well, I will show you today how we can implement DataLoader. Okay, and by the way, DataLoader is a DataLoader class provides an efficient and flexible way to load the data uh, into class, or sorry, in a model, yeah, in a model for inference or for training, and is especially useful for handle large data that cannot fit into memory. Okay, I mean, so for data loader, give us the ability to handle a large data that cannot fit into memory, because we know we have a huge data. We want to implement model at this time. Our memory, our configuration is not enough to do that. For the reason, the data loader concept is coming to solving this problem. So as see with me in this as we see with me in this in Google Colab, in this notebook. So I import, sorry, the pytorch, or this pytorch framework, and we have also this dataset that we can work with. Make classification is a famous dataset for binary classification problem. Okay, and also for creating a class I called custom dataset. Okay, that's it's considered like a search of data. Okay, here so plus custom dataset is a structure in it, creating two parameters data and the targets, and then I creating the items for that. Storage in the current simple. Here I want other rows, and the I want, sorry, and the art columns for, and the for this eight for the number of indexes I want, and for current targets I want all the targets, or the number of targets I want. Here this data set, as I told you before, is a binary classification. That means we have just two class, can be 0 or 1, and I will return as a dictionary x, and this variable represent the current sample. Current sample, I mean the rows, and for y, sorry, represent the target. Okay, here I creating an instance from this dataset, make classification. The number of samples that I want is 1500. Okay, and I'm creating an instance from this class that I create custom dataset. Okay, we have two parameters, as we see here. We have data and targets, so the same things, that's, or the same the name of variables that I use here in my custom dataset. And I want to check the length of my dataset. Okay, after the running of this, I get 1500. That's this is the number of samples that I chose. Okay, well, the next phase here is to implement data loader, and to implement data loader here is very easy. So I created a variable called train loader. We have tools.data.data loader. Okay, this is the class of data loader. So inside of this class, I have some attributes. So the first one is dataset. I want my dataset here. That's what I created before. We have batch size. For batch size, here is the number of how much of samples that I want. Just to check that, we can just go here to see the doc string of my. Okay, as we see with me here, this is the doc string of this data loader. So if we go here, we have these arguments. We have dataset here. Dataset dataset from which to load the data. I mean the source. We have batch size here is optional. In the interior, how many samples per batch load? I mean we have batch, we have the samples, and we dividing the batch, the number of samples that you want each time. And we have reshuffle, we have strategy to grow, we have a lot of arguments here. Okay, we can see that after. We have also the number of workers. So how many separate processes to use for data? I mean, how much of core of my machine that I can use to do that. Okay, we have different algorithms here. Attribute, sorry, we can see that after. We can go deploy after that. We can check each attribute here for this our data set, or sorry, our data loader class. Well, we go here. So after the running, I trade in just three parameters. We have data set and we have batch size and the number of workers that we want. So after the running, we have train loader. I run, and we see here this code. So that means this data loader at this code. This train loader is a generator. For the win, we need a loop to see the content of this. To do that is easy. We use for we using here for loop. We have for data into train loader. We have print, and after the printing, we see all the data we have here in our sample. Okay, we have tensor here. Tensors, I mean the number or the values of each rows here, and we have also when you go down. So we have y here is the targets for this. We have just 4. Okay, and to see the shape for each variable that I have here, I mean we have x and y. To see the shape, we can just using the same things. We have loop for data into train loader. We have print data. I want the shape for x, sorry, and and they want shape of y. And after running, we have this with we have 20. I mean we have 4 rows and 20 columns. Okay, and we have also here for y, we have just for 4 targets. Okay, we have here 20 sheep, we have 20 rows and 4 columns. Oh, sorry, this is the shape of this data. We have 20 by 4. 20 by 4. So we have tensors here. We have for y, we have 4, 0, 0, 0. And also for this, we have 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. They mean we have 20 values here for columns, and we have 4 targets. Well, we can go more than that. So we can go bigger than that. Just when so when we go in this part of train loader, at this time we can build in our model just using this. So for this so we can pass here anything I want. We can pass e. So if we just try here, it's okay. Okay. And for now, I mean I want 10 epoch. So when data or in a new work, so we have two phase. We have two essential phase. We have forward propagation. I mean when the data is coming from some source and go to our network. This is the phase of forward propagation. And after all the processing and all operation happen inside of this non-network, we have this phase of back propagation just to adjust the values. So here we can create in our data loader. Here we have x and y. Output is will be a model. We want to also specify some loss functions, and inside of using this loss function, we can have this backward propagation to adjust the values. Okay, and we have a lot of things to do here. Can optimizer, we have a lot of things to add in for to creating our model. So in next session we can see that more deeply with the first implementation of this model. Okay, using pytorch. Okay, I hope that's clear for you, and see you again in next session. Bye bye. Happy learning for anyone.